What it do, lads? It's your motherfucking big boy, James G. Now, before we get started, I have a quick favour to ask. Why do I keep doing this? I don't know why I do that all the time. I do it a lot in my videos, but anyway, we're not going to talk about that. What I'd like to ask you guys really quickly is, if you could do me a quick favour and share this video, I'd really appreciate that, because the YouTube algorithm is really fucking me over, and small YouTubers, and also big YouTubers at the moment, big time. My videos are not getting more than 400 subscribers now because they're not appearing in recommended sections of videos, and for the most part, they're not appearing in the search bar either unless you search the exact title. YouTube's being a cunt basically, so I'd appreciate it if you guys could help me out with that. Also, for those of you interested in the album's nearly finished, and that is going pretty well. I'll have pre-orders up at some point soon, but I'd like to ask you, where do you think, A, how many of you are thinking about buying it, and B, where do you typically buy your music from if you buy it? I know a lot of people are going to be, well, I'll get it from fucking Pirate Bay. out of the, say, Amazon, iTunes, and Google Play, where would you prefer, basically? But on to today's video. Now, some of you may know I spent a fair amount of my life living in the northeast of England, and my time in the northeast began in 2006. And that was when I was introduced to some of the best that the northeast has to offer, music-wise, of course. And everyone had this on their motherfucking mobile phone, their Motorola Razr, in middle school. And that song is...
Yes, I... MC Smolly, yeah, that's my name. We're gonna go by the flow, gonna play the game, we're gonna roll the dice once or twice, pushing and a feeling as you got me rushing the mind. Pretty bad boy, pull up shots so we can dancing down. Yes, I passes the mic, hold on tight. Pretty bad boy, gonna feel alright. MC Smolly, yes, I am the best. If you don't know, I'm from the northwest. Yes, one.
So he's from the northwest. I live in the northeast, but everyone used to bang this beast up in the northeast, regardless. And I'm talking about the best of the north. Now, a lot of people love to hate this back in the day, but really most people actually really like this song. It's got down near 1 million views on YouTube. Let me just double check those numbers. It's got close to 2 million views on YouTube, which is pretty impressive. And it's actually got most likes, which is actually really cool to know, because most people ain't got time for a fucking prepubescent motherfucker rapping. And so MC Smolly was the motherfucking king of the prepubescent rapping scene. If that's a fucking thing. I suppose there was like Lil Romeo and Lil Bow Wow before this. But he was the king of Britain's prepubescent rap scene. Or was he? Because there was this other absolute classic who used to get banged around in the classroom.
Haha, listen to this conto. It's fucking wicked. Ho, 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 ho.
Now if you don't know, people from the south, if you don't know, you won't know, but people in the north say who a lot, just as a general thing to say, just to start a sentence, and end a sentence in fact. So if you were to say in southern English, what are you doing? Translate this to the north. Who, what you fucking doing, who? Now if my northern friends are watching, they're gonna want to fucking punch me right now, but that's cool. But yeah, you learn something every day, and now you've learned something new. Everyone in the north likes to say who.
You'll find us up the park, brand new box of tabs, but I'm struggling to find myself a spark. Don't know what to do, so I pulled out my phone, rang me best mate, but the fucker wasn't home.
A few other things here, guys. Chava is what people in the north used to call chavs. I actually got in a few fights with people because we couldn't agree what the proper word was. I was like, it's chav in my squeaky southern voice. It's chav. So I got a little bit. I might have been a little bit picked on for that. But also, a box of tabs is a box of cigarettes. I know in the south everyone calls it fags for some fucking reason. Up north they call it tabs. To be honest, in that regard, tabs does make more sense, because tobacco, tabs, it makes a bit more sense than fags. As you can tell, it's an In the Club parody. It's the northeast of England version equivalent. Now, he doesn't quite take the crown from MC Smolly, A, because he's just not as popular, but mainly because his voice is transitioning from prepubescent to pubescent, so it doesn't quite count. But the thing that I was introduced to when I moved to the north, that was quite a different type of music to what I was used to, was MCing. Because this wasn't a thing down in the south. In the south they had grime, which I also didn't know about when I was a kid, because all I was allowed to listen to was Tom Jones. But yeah, MCing is like rap if you couldn't understand a fucking word they're saying. And they don't, even though they're from the north, they don't speak in a northern accent. They speak in this very specific voice and overpronounce certain words in ways they never would were they speaking normally. If you've never heard MC before, let me give you a quick idea of what it's all about. Now, you probably couldn't understand a fucking word he said, and that's not always the case for all of them, but in this case it really fucking is. That was MC Mental. He's fucking mental. Everyone at my school used to talk about this motherfucker called MC Kebabi D. They always used to go on about him in the fucking classrooms, and I can't find him at all anywhere on the entire internet. So if anyone knows MC Kebabi D or what happened to MC Kebabi D, let me know. But what else does the North have to offer? Now, this MCing was pretty popular back at my school, and everyone used to have their little go at it. In fact, 2 kids actually gave a performance in our school, and they got kicked out because they started screaming "ecstasy is what you need" over and over again. We were about 10 years old, by the way, so teachers weren't all that happy. But this kid decided to do the exact same thing these kids were doing, except he chose an even less conventional location than a school.
Innit fun now?
Hold
Mass respect to the Decky G.
1, 2.
So, as you can see, this is Decky G. Decky G. In the middle of a Tesco. So, when I'm in Tesco, I usually just go about getting my shopping. Actually, I don't really go to Tesco because there's not one nearby. But if I was in Tesco, I'd usually just go about, get my shopping and leave. These kids had something else in mind.
Keep going. 这么多把经过这群，做不能不能少不能啊，少少不能哭不能别给少不能放屁屁，听个吧听个吧没少不能担心 Let's go now， 谁跑不丢，要上不能丢，谁跑比较难摸，那不能少不能坏，少不能坏，不能红能炸。
Now, I don't have a fucking clue a word he said, but I'm sure it was all fire. I'd like to give massive disrespect to the cameraman because he didn't mic up the individual who is giving the performance of a lifetime in Tesco right here to one individual, well, not an actual individual, but he's giving the performance to the Bluetooth speaker, which might be why we can't fucking hear him. Because if he just turned around and started performing to the cameraman, you know, an actual human being, and not to where the music's coming from, we might be able to hear what the fuck he's saying. It's the equivalent of someone doing a live performance on stage and standing right in front of the speaker. Now, I don't think I could cover this topic without giving one little look at Geordie MC. Geordie MC is a very appropriate name because I can tell you this with confidence. Every single Geordie you will ever meet, every single Geordie you ever meet will be exactly like this individual.
Fucking see you fucking horrible little cunt. End of the day, right? Me and you used to fucking attitude every fucking weekend without fear, rock the fucking tits off the place, right? And now look here, fucking sitting in the house playing Scrabble, eating chicken nuggets with your man's knee. Sort it out. Hey!
I don't know about you guys, but I've never ever sat playing Scrabble, eating chicken nuggets off my mum's knee. Anyway, let's just hear what he's got to say.
Yeah, it's all about you, George fucking Yari, you little daft little Raji. What's it up the rhythm, wicked coming out of the bucket here. All time of the big, time of the back, all time of the mystery. All time of the big, time of the vibe. Ready, get a bit of rock all time. We rock it, jump and go. Get it, got that, get it on with the best of boxes, down with the best of pure. All time of the big, time of the man, now coming on, nigga, that deal. We coming out through that swing, coming on the bucket in. All time of the mystery, bit of the vibe, I wanna get the vision news, and I can't, but I might bit of the vibe, I wanna get down, ready, get the rock it, jump and kicking, moving, sound with the metal sound.
Now, obviously, this is all jokes, but you got to give a guy like this credit. You might not be able to understand what he's saying, but whatever he's saying, he's delivering it really fucking well, and it sounds cool, even and it's a skill. You know what I mean? I mean, you might not understand what he's saying, but it sounds cool. And it's impressive the way he fucking delivers it. You can't really take that away from him, as much as we like to laugh at this video, because it is fucking funny. It is.
George, have you little daft cunt, fucking belly all on me.
Now, someone who isn't so talented, you may remember him as the guy who smashed a pasty off his cock. That man is Connor Adams. I don't know what the fuck this guy is doing with his life, but...
Hi, yes kids, just me again, yeah, what's happening? Just a quick little video to let you know, basically, that I'm on Twitter and that now. But it's right, I've had a load of people say, yeah, Yeah, you should get on Geordie Shore now. Oh yeah, who is Geordie Shore again? Oh yeah, who's guys? Hashtag parsnip. Oh yeah, jump, let's go. Yeah man, I'll fucking dance rings around the lot of them. Hold tight there, yes it's you, up on the mic with a party crew.
This is just a quick update video, guys, to tell you that he's on Twitter. Next time I do a quick update video, guys, I'll make sure to wear a leopard skin thong, strap a root vegetable of my choice onto my chest, and strap an Asda bag right around the top of my head. But yeah, those last two examples, pretty much everyone in the Northeast is exactly like that. I'm gonna get fucking shanked when I go back at Christmas. But yeah guys, that was just a hopefully quite a quick video. And like I said, YouTube are really fucking me out because I can't reach anyone apart from my subscribers at this point. So the only way I can get it out there is if you guys put it out there for me. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. If you didn't, then don't. And make sure to subscribe, although you probably already subscribed because only subscribers will probably see this. But anyway, see you later. New video next week. Bruh.